What's good? Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast presents Breaking the Cycle. I'm Quincy with the questions.
I'm Zeus Samuels.
Y'all see what it is, man, and y'all see how we do it and what it's for. Hopefully everybody getting in good tonight. If you are in here, please hit the likes, loves, and share this out. That would greatly be appreciated. We got some good topics tonight. Tonight, the topic will be pretty privilege and people acting like scorned women. We will definitely be talking that up with my boy Zeus Samuels coming in to do his thing. You know what it is, though? Y'all got 30 seconds. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing tonight, man? How you doing tonight, Zeus Samuels?
Not too shabby, my young brother. How about yourself?
Oh man, living the dream, bro. Being hated on one day at a time.
Some odd reason
You know how
that's
that
the way
goes.
to do it these days. Yeah, you know how that goes for sure. But they say if they're not talking about you, then you obviously not doing something. But if you are being talked about, then you're doing something right.
I guess I got to be doing something extremely right.
Yeah.
Cause whoa,
So
you know.
to that.
Let everybody know who coming here. Go ahead and get comfortable. Please hit the likes, loves, and everything right there at the bottom. Also share this out. We got a couple of people in here already. K Love is in the building. Make sure y'all check out Taboo. Also check out Photo Lab 209. She does her motherfucking thing. Quinceañeras, weddings, Christmases, funerals, mugshots, all of it. She does it all. Hit her up, man. She's super dope.
Walks in the park,
Everybody in here,
soaking
Talisha
bath.
in here. My son is in here. Little Quincy in the building. The good one. What's good with you, son? Definitely good to see you in here tonight. Talisha in the building. You let them birds talk. Yeah, that seems fair. That definitely seems fair. We're gonna start the show with a little bit of music tonight. If y'all don't mind. Everybody go ahead and get comfortable. If you are in here, don't forget to hit the likes, loves, and share this out as I said before. Well, right now we're gonna play some testimony. A guy named Kid Zoo featuring King Jones. Y'all might know these two cats. Zoo Samuels. Have you heard of these guys?
Oh, yeah. I'm very familiar with King Jones and his line of work. And like I always say, Kid Jones is my favorite MC. Does this one too when he needs to do it.
Let's do it. Here we go. Testimony.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know we couldn't smoke it. You know, I'm sorry. I'll put it out right now. My bad, yo. You don't mind if I get on the mic, do you? No. Not at all. Go right ahead, why don't you? Yo. Rappers rather crash out before taking a test drive. Haters do the worst and try to get on your best side. I'm from Southeast where they be letting them takes fly. Heathens get to squeezing at your throat, no neckties. I played my part in this bullshit too. About time that I tell my truth. Been lost since a youth. Teen young, seen crumbs in the juice. A lot of pain bottled up and comes out in the booth. And my mental abuse be hitting harder these days. Going dumb, had a smart in my ways. Had a few fall out with some, could've talking some fades. Probably best that we part in our ways. As a father, I prayed to do my best, no matter I stayed. Just to have it all taken away. Look, I done ran out of luck, still stuck in my ways. The finish line look close, but it's farther away. My testimony, keep it real, the rest is phony. On this quest is lonely. My weapon, the one and only I can call my homie. Life lessons is stressing on me. Women caressing on me. One shot, the Western on me. This is my testimony. Word up. Keep it real in the field 2-1. My testimony. Hot, damn. I see we got some unbelievers out there. Yes, this is your man Jake Bliss, and we definitely have some unbelievers out there. And stepping next up to the confessional is your man Kid Zoo. Well, actually, he just stepped out. We got another young black man with some testimonies like to get off his chest. Step right on up, shall you? Oh yeah, the priest is in there waiting on you. Let's go.
I remember showing no emotion, really holding it in. Nights full of gun smoke, Lord forgive me for sin. But when the nighttime fell, then I was at it again. And if my bitch was acting up, then I was bagging a friend. It's funny,
Life is funny,
but I don't laugh much. It wasn't money, weed, or alcohol, I'm passing it up. I've been this way since a pup, taught to never freeze up. And it's hard to concentrate with no food in your gut. Life has never been perfect, but I navigate. I want the money, fuck the fame and the accolades. Nobody's there for the living, but when you pass away, they be crying and they lying, standing at your grave. And they gon' hate when you win, but love when you bummy. You gotta deal with the rain, not every day is sunny. The same bitches used to diss me, now call me honey. I never jog after women, only chasing money. Nigga, this my testimony.
Keep it real, the rest is phony. On this quest is lonely. My weapon, the one and only, I can call my homie. Life lessons and stressing on me. Women caressing on me. One shot, the Western on me. This is my testimony. Word up. Keep it real in the field 2-1. My testimony. Hot, damn. I see we got some unbelievers out there.
Man, that sound like New York Undercover.
Oh yeah. I like that record right there. They really put their foot in that record right there.
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
Real smooth,
So,
real jazzy. With a
you know,
message.
real smooth on 'em.
Like,
Real smoothie boovie. So what's good with you, bro?
well, let's get into it. What's your outtake on
Let's get in.
Outlook right now? What's your take on
Let's do
pretty
it.
privilege?
Pretty privileged. Go ahead and start up, bro. Let's see. Right.
Pretty privilege. I think it's something that we didn't take advantage of before.
Your mic sounding choppy.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Pretty privilege. Something that a lot of women have, whether if they know it or not. Some are more fortunate than others, and you know, we just want to talk about that. Bring it to more.
So you
bring
mean
more
pretty
of attention,
privileged
more
as
discussion
in
about it.
you mean as in people who feel people
The
look pretty
beneficiaries of
yeah, get benefits from it.
yes. Compared to the ladies that well, fellas too. You know what I'm saying? There is such thing as pretty boys out there. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
to a certain degree, they can get a pretty privilege as well. But predominantly, it works very well for women. You know what I mean? And we all know, like, women, a certain woman can have completely nothing. No type of ethics.
Yeah,
no type of,
you sounding choppy again, bro.
I don't know what's going on. Let
It's
me
like
go
the
out and come right
internet
back
like
in.
going in and out.
Okay, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna come right back in.
Got you, bro. Having some small technical difficulty, everybody. Just bear with us, please. While y'all doing y'all thing. For the haters out there, looking, there you go. Something new. Something new to be on my head. Something new to be on my chest. Y'all see this fit coming up so pretty soon. Probably for the Full Cup podcast 2-year anniversary show coming up this Friday. Make sure y'all check it out. Alki Dash in the building. HD Bryce in the building. My boy Samuel's in the building. What's good? What you? How everybody doing, man? When y'all get in here and get comfortable, make sure y'all share this out. But it would be appreciated. Definitely. Sorry, y'all. I'm feeling good tonight. There we go.
Okay, how about now? How you hear me? You
Yeah,
hear me good now?
You good, brother?
Perfectly clear?
Yep.
Okay, so basically what we want to address, certain females, don't have really nothing to bring to the table but their beauty. Maybe a nice little body that's really not gonna last for too long or whatnot. But a lot of females just think, you know, just because they're pretty or they got a nice little body that, you know, that's going to take them a whole lot of places other than them picking up a trade, other than them having a cookbook, other than having like a great head on their shoulders and things like that. I guess they're just going to float through life with a good looking face. That cucumbers and avocado isn't always going to keep up, you know. That's fine to have your little remedies and things like that. You know what I mean? To try to have everlasting beauty, but we all know beauty does fade after a while. The
Right.
cucumbers do die after a while. They turn to pickles.
Definitely. And it's okay as far as that goes. There's a difference between pretty and beautiful.
Oh yes,
Looks, I believe, is pretty.
yes. It's beautiful everything.
Yeah, I believe looks is pretty. I believe beauty is the whole package. Nice looking, great attitude,
Right, right.
you know, and it falls all into that. I feel some people, Savage
Beautiful
Gorilla
inside
is in the
and out.
building. What's good with you, you too? And I believe people use it to their advantage, and people have advantages with using it. I don't think it's. I can't say it's not fair because I don't want to go to a boxing match and see a fugly chick in the ring.
But if that ugly chick got something to bring to that ring and it catch your attention, her not looking so appealing ain't gonna really matter anymore because you're gonna see the inner beauty that she's she's gonna be her talent.
Yeah,
And I think a lot of good women, and a lot of good men for that matter, they get overlooked for having great talent, but not just a great appearance.
right. Examples of who do you think is making it because of their looks, not because of their talent?
We got a chick. What's that one lady name? She just got married and divorced. Uh, yeah,
A
Brittany
bunch of
Griner.
them.
Right. It's a whole lot of them, and they those type of women, and I'm not gonna put all the blame on that young lady, but what I'm saying is those type of women birth those type of women on a daily basis, and then they wonder why. For one, they can't get a man, and then wonder why they can never be truly happy. Because first, you're not even happy with yourself.
So do you believe people rely on their looks to get through life?
I believe a lot of people do, but majority of it is women. Like a man can't live his life on just good looks. He ain't gonna get nowhere.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't uh you know go to a person uh let's just say a party boat. You can't go onto a party boat just because you're a guy that look good. Now if it's a woman, nice looking body, bubbly personality, vibrant, whatever the case may be, looks good, you know what I mean? And then she's come across that right person at that time that could let her cross that, you know what I'm saying, let her cross the line or whatever the case is, just based on her little personality and how she looks, more than likely she's gonna get a pass.
Right.
You see,
Jay Fox in
they
the building. Cubana Queen in the building. Pat in the building. What's good with y'all? Yeah, I mean, but whose fault is it? Also, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Because I can say a
very
woman
true.
looks pretty, and somebody will be like, "Nah, that ain't it."
Right. Beauty is always in the
So,
eyes of,
is it
and
kind
everybody
of
always.
the
Go
people's
ahead.
fault that treat them that way because they look nice to them?
Well, you do have a point there, because I mean, you are too short. You should be getting it. Getting while the getting is good. So if you can just get something off your good looks, then hey, and it's free, then fuck it. Go ahead.
Live your life.
That's that's good GA me, which we all know that. But now, is it fair to the people that deserve it? No, of course not. But now, is it really the people that's getting a free pass? Is it really their fault because they're getting a free pass? can't really blame them for that, because if everybody gets a free pass, if you find some money on the floor, what you gonna do? Pick it up, pick it up. Exactly. So I mean, certain opportunities are going to come for certain people with no interruptions and no hassle. Certain other people are just going to have to work a little more hard, but then some people just don't get that opportunity. Period.
I
So
mean,
no,
you right, like, but is it wrong?
no, it's not. And I was just about to get to that. It's really not. We live in a dog eat dog world. So like I said earlier, if you should be getting it, especially if the opportunity presents itself, get it while you can. You never know when the opportunity may come again.
And the reason why we're talking about this because some people like tall women. They believe they pretty because they tall.
Mhm.
Oh, she look nice, she tall. Some like short, some like medium, some like fat, some like skinny. Because you
Right,
got
right,
the
right.
prettiest face in the world, and they're gonna not like your body.
Yeah, you can also have the prettiest face in the world to be dumb as a brick. So at that point, is it still pretty privileged? Because you could take, okay, a chick that's cute but don't have no brain, but would that be really more important over a woman that, like I said, might not be so appealing, but she got a doctor's degree?
But I mean,
Got
I
all
guess
the
that's
shit.
where the beauty lies. At.
True, true. So now back to what we were saying about what's fair and what's not fair. When you balance it out on a scale of a uh good woman with not such appealing looks. I don't know, but get ready for that. When you put it on a scale of women that's not that's pretty but doesn't really have nothing, no type of credentials, compared to a woman that's not so appealing but does have credentials, then the dating pool becomes unfair. But not
Right.
as far as, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, just because I'm pretty and I'm getting it and you're not able to get it, that's not my fault. On that note, then it's just like, hey, it's fair game. Whatever comes, comes. But the dating
So
pool, yes, gets
as
very
far as
unfair.
dating goes, do you think people miss out on good people because they're not up to their level of pretty or fine or
All the time.
handsome? Do you think a lot of people miss out on good people?
All the time. Because we all know everything that glitter is not gold. We all came across a chick that just had us like, oh my God. You know what I mean? She one of them ones as far as how she looked. And then when you get to know her, she has a real bad, ugly personality. Maybe
Right. Salt and
she
sugar
went
look the
through.
same till you taste it.
Exactly, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And you never really know a person until you catch on to their lifestyles, their eating habits, how good they
And
keep up with their hygiene, shit like that. Like little things
right.
like
And
that, you can pick up on
I
that.
hate to be pulling movies into this. There was a movie called Shallow Hal. I don't know if anybody's
Yeah,
seen that movie.
yeah. What's the boy name? The comedian dude. Yeah. Jack Black.
Yeah,
That's it.
there's a movie called What's Up with It? My nigga Paul in the building. And Craig, what's good with you? Make sure y'all check out the Crash Out podcast. My boy doing this thing. Shout out to him also. If you need a video shot, incredible videos, make sure you get at him. Uh, so in that movie, there was a chick. She was overweight, but the guy liked everything about her, and he was hypnotized. So she looked like the grand of all
Mhm,
grand to him.
mhm.
Then there was another chick that was perceived to be super pretty to everybody else. When he saw her, she was super ugly.
Oh yeah, different perspectives like that happen all the time. In his situation, it was unfortunate that he was hypnotized. You know what I mean? So he couldn't really see what he needed to see. But certain things happens, you know what I mean? But in our reality, so in our reality, she was overweight, this, that, and the third, right? But in our reality, some people like them overweight women. Some people don't mind. Some brothers don't mind, you know what I'm saying? A chick like pulling in 420, you know what I'm saying? But know how to cook a mean steak. You know what I'm saying? And rub your back when you get home. Like some some men like that type of shit. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, big girls get yours too. You know what I mean? However, I look at it
I
like this: it's somebody for everybody out there.
I think people base what's pretty on what everybody else base what pretty's on. So they be ashamed for the people that they like.
True, but
I
then you
think that's
also
kind
have
of what the issue is.
right, right. Vast majority, you're right about that. But then you will have those ones that you might, like you said, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But you have those ones that you'll see walking down the street like, how the hell did he pull her? At all dudes, how did he pull her? Or how did you know what I'm saying? She ended up with that guy, or how did they end up together? You know what I mean? It makes you just kind of wonder. But hey, that's their cup of tea. Each his own. You know.
Right. My boy Paul said he sent him a link. I'll send you the link in just a minute. Give me a minute, bro. I just, I think everybody bases what's pretty and what they like off of everybody else. I think that's where we lose at. A lot of people think that you got to be shaped this way, got to have this attribute to be considered pretty or fine, even if a woman's talking about a man, and they go through life miserable based on the shell of what's going on.
Now let's
Not to
flip
say
it,
I don't
right?
want to be with a woman that's not attracted to me.
Right. Now let's flip it for the fellas. Pretty boy status or whatnot. Now, pretty boy status, you can be a pretty boy and you know what I'm saying, like turn some heads or whatever the case is. But now it's also a difference between that because, like we said earlier, you can't just be a pretty boy and not have nothing to show for it besides good
Right,
looks. You see what I'm saying? You're
right,
still not
bro.
gonna get on your boat just because you know what I'm saying. You may look decent, but now let you be a pretty boy and actually got some shit going for you. Then you're gonna have that pretty privilege coming with you as well. That type of stigma for
Right.
sure. And hey, and especially if like you're on like some type of high status, oh yeah, it's a walkthrough. You don't gotta pay nothing. You got your own section, the whole shit. But like I said, you just can't be a pretty boy and don't have shit to show for it. It don't work like
We got
that.
a question. J Fox said, "Do girls that's beautiful to the majority got it easier than lives than the ugly women to the majority?" Hmm.
Repeat that question one more time. I want to make sure I heard that right.
Make sure I got you. Post it up. Hold on. It says,
Okay,
"Do
thank you.
girls that have the do girls that's beautiful to
To
the
the majority,
majority
got easier lives than the
got
girls.
easier lives than ugly women that to the majority?
You
No,
know
to the
what?
majority, not that."
I'm happy that I reread that. So that's an interesting question, right? Do pretty women basically do pretty women live their lives better than the women that are not unfortunate? As far as
Right.
looks goes. Um, I would say to a degree, but then they always say that beauty has its gift and its curse at the same time. So
Hmm.
just because and I refer it back to this boat because I want to paint the image of where like this boat is where like the pretty people want to be at. This is where the stardom and the fame and all that shit, you know what I'm saying, is on this particular boat. And if you don't have the certain qualifications, let alone just being pretty and privileged, if that's the least thing that you had, you at least
There
have
we
that,
go.
you can get on the boat. But I say
Cody
that to
Cole in
say
the building.
this.
What's good with you?
I say that to say this, right? You can still be on that boat and you can maybe think it's a gift, but it can still actually be a curse depending on what type of crowd you around and what type of path you go down and whatnot. Now you would think that a less attractive woman would probably not have a beautiful life. I see plenty, you know what I'm saying, of sixes and fives and shit like that living their best life. Don't have to worry about the pretty privileged curse, or you know what I'm
Right.
saying. Rather you. So yeah, that's an interesting question. Pretty
Erica Nicole in the building. What's good with you?
the women with the pretty privilege, I'm pretty sure they're going to see a whole lot more opportunities, things like that, and a whole lot more things in life. You know what I'm saying? Just based off of being pretty. But now, how far it will last, or what type of measures of lengths they're going to have to go through to see that, I don't know. It may come with a price. It may come with a price. We saw the whole
Talisha said,
situation with Cassie and Puffy go down, and right, and all of that came with a price. Beautiful young lady, the whole shit, and all of that came with a price. Sometimes, you
I
know, like
seen,
just
I saw 20 beautiful women chasing Flavor Flav. So there's nothing that's impossible.
there we go. Now back to the club thing. Back to the boat thing that we was just talking about, brother. How many women is going to just run up and be chasing Flavor Flav? It's just not
One
going to
that think
happen
they
like
gonna
that.
win.
Like
I
exactly.
got a
Let's be
comment that came in.
realistic.
I got a comment from
Let's be
Talisha.
realistic.
She said, I think that women who make better choices in life have an easier life. Looks only get you so far before you become sexualized.
I think that's the best way to answer that question that Fox just asked. I think that's the best answer to that. I like that answer a lot.
Jamie J Poo in the building. My boy 50 Capone is in the building. Make sure y'all check out Real Blunt every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. on the West. You know the rest.
But we all know, you know what I'm saying, chicks that wasn't so pretty, you know what I'm saying, like on the come up, they were still getting hit. Ugly chicks is gonna get hit, period. You know
On
what
my
I'm saying?
mind.
I don't necessarily want to use that as such as a harsh word. I'd rather just say non-attractive women. They still gonna get hit,
Right.
period. That's gonna happen on a daily. That ain't stopping.
Right. Everybody, if you are in here, please hit the likes or loves right there at the bottom. If you're in here, easy to hit. Also hit the share button. You can share it to everybody else. That'd be great. Excuse me. That was ugly right there. The
We
burp was
definitely want to
ugly.
hear other women's perspective, other men's perspectives. We definitely gonna pull
Yes,
y'all up
ladies, if you want to come on, fellas, if you want to come on, let me know. I'll send you the link.
Definitely want to hear y'all perspectives on things.
My perspective. There's women who think I'm ugly. There's women who think I'm handsome. There's women who think I'm fine. There's women who think I'm cute. There's
I get that all
women
the time.
who treat me good for the man that I am. Not just because of my looks, not because I'm a big nigga that looks protective. I am protective though.
Yeah, I was just about to say you do it like a big nigga that could protect some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I mean that's what I do for a living. Make sure y'all check out New Time Security if you're in Houston. If you need any services, I got
It's time for a new time.
you. Actually, it is. My boy Paul said, "No, y'all wrong. Bad bitches been winning off looks. That's human nature. They winning how though?
What
Like,
do they
I'm, and
really
I'm
want
gonna
you
ask
to
you
do?
how. I'm saying how because let's go on a Diddy situation.
I just brought that up.
Cassidy, a beautiful woman. Was she really women?
His uh excuse my language, but his old lady got took out as well, right? She was a
I don't
pretty
know.
sister, beautiful sister.
Oh, you talking about the one that died?
Yeah, Kim Porter, beautiful sister.
Yeah, I don't know if she died of sickness. What they say. I don't want to put out no rumors.
No. True, but I was just saying as far as like pretty privilege goes, she was in the spotlight. You know what I'm talking about, and we don't really know her full story and things like that. I'm not gonna get into all of that, but I'm just saying just the beauty and the curse that can come with pretty privilege. That's all I'm saying.
My son said there's pros and cons to each side. Pretty women get more privileges, but are more lusted over. Less attractive women don't get as much attention, but
Another
less of a
great
chance
answer.
of being sexualized.
Another great answer. Shouts out to Young Wives.
Man, we're playing with them, son. Talisa said, I know a lot of good looking women who have made bad decisions and their life sucks.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to explain earlier. I know a lot of women that really didn't They wasn't no neck rollers, meaning they wasn't, you know what I'm saying, getting checked on twice or whatever the case was. But living their best life, living it way better than a lot of pretty women that I know, you know what I'm saying, with the privilege. I didn't see
But you
it.
get
I
to
seen
see them
it.
living their best life on social media. We don't know really what they living or if they
True,
even
true,
feel
true, true,
beautiful
true,
because of the way women look
true.
at them. I
But
mean, men look
also,
at them.
right. Also, you also notice that a lot of women that are not the quote unquote lookers really don't spend a lot of time on social media. For one, maybe they feel like they probably won't get the looks like how uh, uh, other pretty women look or whatnot. And if for two, they probably just want to be private with their life and their whole situation. Now, when I'm talking about, I've seen with my own eyes, on and off social media. You know what I mean?
The cold part is I hear pretty women and women that ain't so attractive complaining about the same shit.
Yeah, typical women shit. But you are very,
So
very wrong with that. But I guess when it boils down to that, it's just entertainment. And people just want to speak their mind about certain things because like once it goes viral, then it's up for anybody's opinions. It's up for grabs.
right,
But at the end of the day, people still got to know how to separate their lives from whatever goes on in the media world and whatever goes on in real life situations, daily situations.
my boy Jay Fox said, "What about the bad IG models that just making hundreds of thousands just taking pics and then simply off how they look? That's not dealing with men in power. It is, but just because they making money don't mean that their life is great. There's a
Bring that
lot
question
of
up too. Bring that
there's a
question up
lot of
too.
people that make a lot of money that feel horrible.
Oh yeah, a whole lot of people. A whole lot of people got a lot of money and still don't feel like you know what I mean. They living a good life. What about the bad IG models that just making hundreds of thousands just taking pictures? Just looking all kind of good. It's not dealing with you. It's not dealing with me. Yeah, I mean that's a good way to look at it. The media
Talisha
definitely
also
made it
said,
easier.
"Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, brother."
The media definitely also made it easier for women, you know what I'm saying, to get their ducats, which is fine. That's cool. And I can't blame them for, showing off of their beauty and shit like that now. But here we go again with the gift and the curse. How many men out there in power are just men out there in general that can love you, protect you, provide, do all of this, that, and the third? How many men is going to feel comfortable with their lady on the OnlyFans or you know what I mean on these social media platforms, shaking their ass and shit like that for a few likes and shit like that? A lot of
Hey,
men
niggas
don't like
marry
that.
strippers all the time.
That's true too, but a lot of men don't like that type of shit. I wouldn't feel comfortable with my lady just, you know what I'm saying, daily, just doing that type of shit. You know what I mean? Maybe here and there. If that's how I met her, this is how she make her living and shit like that, and she's comfortable with it, I'm comfortable with it, that's different. But just to go
Right.
looking for that and putting my all my eggs in one basket for a particular woman, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't really see it happening like that. So there goes again. Once again, there's the pros and the cons, the gift and the curse. Pretty privileged. Now, shouts out to all of those women that's making their money selling foot foot fetishes or pictures of their feet, pictures of their face, shaking a little ass and putting on something little, whatever the case may be. Doing the splits 80 times a day just to get some money and some likes. Hey, do you? But is the man that you really, really looking for, is he gonna find you? I don't know. But good luck.
You're right, bro.
The young lad said that the young lad Paul, he said that the bad bitches was winning, right?
Yeah.
But at what cost? Because every time I turn on the Zeus Netflix and shit like the Zeus Network or whatever the case is, it's a bunch of females that for one, it don't really seem like they're happy with themselves. It seems super duper artificial. You see wigs flying, you know what I'm saying, every fucking second. Tons and tons of makeup on their face. They don't know how to act in fucking public. Who wants to deal with that? And then
Some
the
dudes are
title
cool
says
with
it.
that.
And then the title says it all. Bad bitches. Bad. I mean, you go on a record store and go get the hip hop album. That's you're gonna get what you paid for. But now because it's a hip hop album, that doesn't mean that doesn't mean it's gonna be the best hip hop album that you heard. You're gonna have to
Right.
dig through the crates a little bit. You're gonna have to do, you know what I mean, do a little more research. Just because the cover look good, that don't make the CD great. Master P came out with an album every Friday. And you know, the Soldier Rags and shit like that, the cover art, some of that shit was dope, but that doesn't mean he always put out great music. And no
Come on
disrespect to
now.
him. But
Come
I'm
on
just
now.
saying that everything that looks good does not mean it's good for you. They're making fruit with no seeds. How good is that going to be for you? It's
My
not.
boy Fox said, yes, you see a lot of millionaires committing suicide. Shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Felicia said
Yo, the
strippers need
pros and
love
the
too.
cons. The pros and the cons of pretty privilege. Now that don't really got nothing to do with pretty privilege, but however, pretty privilege can put you in certain places, you know what I'm saying, where you know the money is coming and you getting it fast or whatever the case is. But it comes with a cost sometimes.
Yes, absolutely. Quincy said, like, you can have
Strippers
cars,
definitely
money,
love to.
houses, but my thing is, if you're miserable with your life, then that's something
You'll
money
never be
can't
truly
buy.
happy. Yeah, you'll never be truly happy.
Y'all talking tonight. K Love said them IG models want to act like hoes until they get treated like one. How
Word.
they feelings is hurt.
Right.
Well, mama, you put just ass and titties out there.
You're gonna have some assholes coming after you.
Right. Y'all know how that go, man. My boy J Fox said these conversations can be good. Absolutely, man. That's why we doing it. Breaking the cycle right here on the Full Cup Podcast. My boy Zeus Samuels.
Intertwine with an
Make sure
individual.
y'all check out Set the Bar High too. Jake Bliss.
Oh yeah. We went up tonight. We went up tonight. Everybody is more than welcome to come. If you haven't enrolled yet, please make sure you do before the semester is over.
Right. So so do you think the pretty privilege thing is making things worse for us as a people? As
For
far as when it
sure.
comes to like dating or dealing with people.
For sure. Definitely in the dating pool. In the dating pool in everyday society. Because I have this well, black people have this stigma period. And I'm not the only one that goes through this. You know, you could walk past uh, um a non-attractive black woman and you can just speak, hey, how you doing, my sister, this, that, and the third. Now, majority of the times, it's a toss-up. They might say something back to you, they might not. And you know, for me, I'm just like, all right, whatever the case, whatever the case. Now, I can see a bad-looking sister, and as much as I will want to say hello and just saying hi because we're crossing paths, and that's just the common courtesy thing to do, I might not say something because two things is going to happen. One, she could be accepting to it, say hi back. Or two, she could act like I'm trying to talk to her. Like it's trying to get at her because why? She feels in her head that she's pretty. And now if the lip gloss is popping, that ass is, you know what I'm saying, poked out and things like that, and she got that shrug with her walk as we cross paths, then I can understand why she feel like that. Especially if dude is constantly hitting on her and things like that. I get that. But a lot of the times, a lot of men are just saying, hey, how you doing? Boom, going about my business. It's just general conversation.
But after
But
you
because
fuck
of that,
them, what?
well, then you change their perspective. You know what I'm saying? Your perspective may change about the female or whatever the case may be. We got another comment over here about Fox. I got a co-lead at Tesla. Nigga held this girl down for 6 years in one bedroom apartment while she was in school. She graduated, got her dream career started, and he said, you know, when they get in arguments, how much money she makes always find a way into the situation. It's not funny, but it's sick. And I be trying to laugh, but it's fucked up. Trying not to laugh, but it's fucked up. Oh yeah, that's
It
crazy.
is.
So like, but why would the money be important, or why would she even try to throw that money situation up in his face and they get into arguments when he was holding her down while she was going to school? Now you see the double standard there? That
Yep.
really don't have anything to do with pretty privilege. But what if she feels entitled that she's just so pretty that she doesn't need to contribute to any of these bills, or it doesn't matter because you held me down, you know what I mean, while I was trying to go to school, this, that, and the third. So she might
Some
have a
men make
pretty
these women
privileged
feel like
mentality.
that though.
Right. She
Some
she
men make these women feel like that.
right. Now she might just have a pretty privileged mentality, because that sounds like what that is. Other than, her maybe being good looking or whatnot. I don't know, but it sounds like she has that type of mentality, which can
Yeah,
be
and
very,
I
very
don't
good.
think there's nothing wrong with being confident when you're pretty or you look nice.
No, it's nothing wrong with that. And we all know we should all know it's the difference between being confident and cocky, or confident and arrogant. There's a big difference between that.
My boy Jada Kiss said it best. And I'm not cocky, I'm confident. So when you tell me I'm the best, it's a
It's a
compliment.
it's compliment, yeah, straight up. Then my
That's where
nigga
I think
said,
the line
fuck it.
comes at.
Then my nigga said, fuck it, I'll be my number one fan. Because you know what I mean, it be so much hating going on. You gotta be on number one fan.
Hey, when I saying that right now, bro, I promise you, you really do. You really got to be your number one fan.
By all means.
Especially if
Because
you don't have
because
nobody in your corner.
yeah, if you're not gonna support yourself, you're not gonna be in your own corner when the chips is down. Who else is gonna be? If you're not in the words of Bro Willa, hype me up. If you don't do that to yourself, who else gonna do it for you? I hype me up all the time.
I have to. I have to
Yes, you
hype me
do,
up.
for sure.
I'm the star of my show. And that's what anybody. I believe in life, you're the star of your show.
You have to be. You're the
You're supposed to
director,
be confident. You're supposed to walk with a strut.
by all means.
Not everybody is gonna like it. What make you so special? Everybody didn't like Jesus.
Nah, they didn't.
So, so
It
what
ain't
make
gonna
you
be
feel
no
so
different
fucking
for
special?
us. It's gonna be possibly even worse, because we can't come back. You know what I'm saying? After after, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as the resurrection goes, we can't come back from that.
Man, can't say we got a lot of people in here. I thought my boy Paul was gonna tap in, but he never hit the link. If anybody does want to tap in and say something, please let me know. I will send you the link. You don't have to be on here with your picture. I definitely want you to be on here saying something. Let your picture be up. You don't have to be on camera. I'm comfortable with that right now.
Yeah, that's always an option.
So, Zeus Samuels, how do you feel about it?
Feel about the pretty privilege?
Yeah,
Um, I don't hate it. I don't necessarily knock it either. I'm very, very aware of it. I just really don't really get too caught up in it. You know, I look at people for who they are, and just because you may not look appealing in the face or on the outside, it doesn't mean that you don't have a beautiful inside. And a lot of times, just because it looks good on the outside doesn't mean it's good on the inside. So I base people beauty off in and out, not just on the outside.
right.
And like you
Definitely
said,
believe that, bro.
it's a difference between a person that's pretty and a person that's beautiful. Big difference. You're pretty on the outside, but ugly on the inside. Beautiful is in and out.
So, Talisha said, "What is attractive to y'all? Do you want to go first? You want me to go first,
Yeah,
bro?"
I'll go first. I'm a sapiosexual. So the first thing that attracts me about a woman, other than her of course, uh, a nice body, is her mind. That's the most important thing that I'm attracted to. Everything else falls in line after that. Because, like I said, you
Right.
can be the nice body on the block, beautiful face, but just slow as a snail, and it's just gonna really turn me off.
And Okay, so I've never been attracted to a dumb chick. Like as far as body wise,
That's, that's
attracted,
my
yes.
point.
As a man,
That's
yes,
my point.
absolutely. Uh, when it comes to a woman, I need you to be down to earth. I need you to be
By
able to
all
crack
means.
jokes. I need us to be able to. What if one day we got to catch the bus together? Like, are
Yeah,
you gonna still treat me like the man? Like
right.
I'm gonna treat you
All of
like a
that.
lady?
All of that.
Uh,
All of that.
are you gonna be happy with us going to, let's say Applebee's, and we can't go to Ruth Chris? And you still adapted to the struggle. We go watch a game. Are you comfortable with eating a chili dog?
Right. All of that.
Are you like I need substance.
Hmm. And that's the main thing, brother. That's what a lot of relationships is lacking. A lot of women is lacking. A lot of men is lacking. And a lot of that, what you just said right now, a lot of people do be having, but they get overlooked because why? They didn't get blessed with pretty privilege.
And I think a lot of people pass those people up because they don't look good to their friends. That's where
True
I think
too.
it draws down to. A lot of people be like, "Oh, my friend's gonna talk bad about him or her." Like, "Oh, why you with this ugly nigga?" Or, "Bro, why you with this ugly bitch?" Like, sorry, I said bitch so strong.
No, that's all right. But like you said earlier, the idiots in the eyes of the beholder. I'm pretty sure you probably stick around some of your partners and they kind of tilted their nose up to you and things like that. You know what I mean? Or they might have brought something around that a lot of people think that this didn't look all up to par, but you was just like, I can see something. I can see why they're together or why this person chose to be with that person. I can see that,
Right.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
And I think also too, I need somebody to like or love me for me. Me
And
being
that's
the
and
asshole that
look,
I am
and
sometimes.
that's what pretty privilege, and that's what pretty privilege cannot get you. Pretty privilege cannot get you the down to earth person that you need to be with. Some people are satisfied with a want, but
Mm,
not but won't go for what they need. A need is more important than a want. Always remember that, people. A need is more important than a want. You need a roof over your head, not to go to the fucking Lil Wayne concert. And
right.
you know that money is more important to keep this roof over your head and go to a concert.
You need
How
water. You
do
don't
you need
need
to know?
Fiji.
Right.
You need food. You don't need gourmet meals.
Exactly.
So and that's where it really be at for me, bro. Like I hate to see it because I've seen good women get passed over and I've seen
Good
good
men get
men get
passed over.
passed over
Yeah. On a
because
daily.
they
On
don't
a
look
daily.
what everybody thinks should be up to par.
Now, let's take it back and say this. You said something about friends may not be so acceptive to like what they partners is bringing them around them. You know what I'm saying? The certain type of company that they friends is keeping. So let's go back a little bit. We can also say to where you can struggle with a female or a female struggle with a guy, and this goes for both. They struggle, whatever the case is. Get to a certain point in life, like Fox had said about the relationship that his coworker was talking about. They get to a certain point in life, and then just they're not interested in this person no more. Hold up. Everything was good when we were struggling on the come up, and now we on the come up, and now that you got just a little, maybe just a little more than I do, now you act brand new. Now all of a
Okay.
sudden you want to put
Let me
yourself
touch
around,
this.
these
Let
certain
me touch this.
in particular peoples and things like that. You know what I
Let
mean?
me touch
Now
this.
I'm not
Let me touch
important
this.
as I was to
Let me
you no
touch
more.
this.
Go ahead.
People fall in love with a U-Haul when they need to move,
Talk to him.
but want to drive a G-Wagon that can't move shit.
Talk to him. Yeah.
Understand what
I
I'm
like
saying?
that.
So that
I like
same
that.
U-Haul truck, and I'm not calling my wife a U-Haul truck. I'm not saying that by any means. But have I needed her to be a U-Haul truck sometimes? Have I needed her to be an extravagant vehicle sometimes? Have I just needed her to be a Hyundai for day-to-day use? Yes. If we go through that. And the same thing for me. Like I've been her U-Haul truck. I've been her G-Wagon. I've been her Honda. Shit, I've been on my feet walking. And we've walked together when we had no car. When my wife first met me, bro, I kid you not, I had two pair of shoes, six pair of drawers, man, maybe five or six t-shirts, and one or two jerseys. And the cold part is, she treated me the same way she treats me now with everything that I have. It's still, nigga, you still that nigga I see with the two pair of jeans and two pair of shoes.
Even though you got your own business
Even though
podcast.
running shit, like she ain't shook from that foundation.
Right. Which is
It's
great.
still the
That's
same
good.
thing. I'm not King Jones to her. I'm not Quincy with the questions to her. I'm just Quincy.
Right. And see, look, y'all passed up on the whole pretty privilege thing. Y'all wasn't worried about that or concerned about that. Y'all was concerned about longevity, the beautiful aspect, not the pretty privilege, the beautiful aspect in life. And this
Well,
also
when I
goes back
first met
to
her, I ain't gonna lie, the way that she looked like is beautiful. I was like, ooh wee. Let me touch them titties.
right. I don't mean right on that note, but I mean you know what I'm saying.
You
You
know,
know
you
what I'm
get what I'm
saying.
saying though.
Yeah, I feel
I'm
it.
just
All
saying.
right, I'll just say that.
But when we got to talking, and I was telling her my situation and what I was, and a lot of people don't know this. Me and Talisha was together for maybe 2 or 3 months, and she paid my rent. I was getting ready to get put out of my place, and she was like, "I got it." Didn't even blink. I got you. Threw the money on the counter. I got it. We drinking tonight. And I was like, "Damn, wait a minute.
Right. That's how you know you got
wait,
your real one.
wait one goddamn minute. You willing to do this for me?" Like, and then she kept telling me like, and I didn't understand. I was young. She was like, "It's not about your dick. It's not about the head you give. It's not about the clothes you wear. It's you. I like you." And we don't have that no more. People ain't. Fall Tyrese was singing on the fucking bus.
Right. Right. Uh, the uh, the totem pole of this genuine common courtesy, genuine love, genuine respect, self control, self discipline. It is at an all time low, and especially within our culture. And I
Kiki in the
think
building, Marlene in the building, Yola in the
I
building.
think
What's good
I
with
think
y'all?
these days, and especially with these platforms, and a lot of platforms that I do come across that are more black based. I like the fact that it's getting more talked about than anything. My idol Kevin Samuels, after he made his impact into the world and his impact within our culture, you start seeing more and more platforms talk about things like this, and in this nature. I think it is a beautiful thing. What we have to come up with a solution, and not just make it so
Right.
problem because a lot of people get the mess, but they don't get the message. Shouts out to OG Percy. A lot of people get the
Ooh,
mess and not the message.
we got a question, bro.
You hit the jackpot
So it
before you
says,
trust
there
and
you go. You hit the
marry.
jackpot for 400 million. You trusting marrying a woman without a prenup? Fuck no,
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
no.
And then so wait. Maybe let's ask this question, Fox, because this would be more of a realistic question. Well, not saying that your question not realistic because it is, but for somebody in a real relationship and a real honest relationship where you can trust a married woman, let's ask Q. And I think we already know the answer to that. Q,
For Talisha?
we already know the answer to this if he
Oh
was
man,
asked you
look.
this.
I don't care at what point in my life I run into a woman like Talisha. She got me. And I'm not saying that just because we married. I'm saying it because of the chick that she is. Money doesn't make her world go
Right. But in this particular question, without a doubt, we don't know the
round.
answers to that.
9 out of 10, yes. Yeah, 9 out of 10.
But no,
Fox
if it's
said
just some random
you
chick,
met
if it's
this
just some
girl
random chick
after
like
you hit
that,
the jackpot. Oh
What
no.
happened?
Fox said you met this girl
You
after
go,
you hit the
hell
jackpot.
no, hell no, hell no, hell no. We ain't got no type of
You
foundation,
talking
no
about you
struggle.
talking about that boy that came from Colorado, right?
Yeah, and look, it's Simpsons like that on a daily. It's Bart Simpsons like that on a daily. Now I ain't even gonna disrespect Bart because
What you
Bart would
call
have
him?
been more a Bart Simpson, but Bart would have been more of a player. You know what I'm saying? I can't even say that. Millhouse. It's Millhouse
Millhouse.
kicking around this dude all day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Bart was a bad my apologies, Bart. Bart is a player.
Yeah, don't
But yeah,
disrespect my nigga Bart.
yeah. And Homer. I'm not even gonna disrespect Homer because Homer was a good family man. You know what I'm saying? Good wife and the whole shit, good husband. But yeah, Millhouse, you can for sure take advantage of a Millhouse.
You you know a family since we're talking about TV families, the guy that was really there for his family and wouldn't ask for no prenup. My favorite show of all time, Married with Children. I
That's your favorite show of all
idolize
time?
Al Bundy.
That's your favorite show of all times?
My favorite TV show of all time is Married with Children, bro.
That's Fox's
That was
favorite
before
show.
Martin. That was like the white Martin.
It was. For some odd reason, Fox don't fuck with Martin at all. You're like, nigga, hell nah, that's crazy.
I fuck with Martin, but if
No,
the Bundys is
he's
on, well, I'm in a position in life to where I can put on whatever show that comes on that I want to watch and sit there and watch a whole season. I'll put the Bundys on from the pilot and just watch it all day. Same thing I can do
Now
with
I put
Martin. Same thing I can do with Jamie Foxx. But
right.
when it comes to a dad being there for their family and being real, it's the Bundys, man.
Definitely. Al Bundy was a dude for sure.
Didn't take
And
no
he
shit.
was a cold ass martial artist in real life.
Yeah. You said who?
Al Bundy, he a cold martial artist in real life. Black
Yeah,
belt
Ed
jiu-jitsu.
O'Neill.
Yeah, in real life.
Oh yeah. Look, my son said love and marriage. That lets you know how much I watch the show.
Right. Oh
My that
man,
son,
man.
that show older than my son by eon.
Nigga, that show older than us, my nigga. That shit was out before we was
Mm-mm.
born.
No, it wasn't.
Are you sure?
Positive.
What year did that come out? I know
I want to say like 87, maybe
okay,
88, 89.
Okay. Been out since we was kids. That's what it was.
He didn't play about his wife. He didn't play about his kids.
He barely had sex with his wife though. We all know that. I'd
In
have
the
been
beginning,
plugging.
he didn't know he was knocking her down.
Yeah, I'd have been plugging Peggy every night. That was a
Man,
badass
first off, that little walk that she had with the
yeah,
hand up,
shut the
hey,
fuck up.
bend you over this couch real quick. Hey, finna give
Bobby,
you this
him
dick.
was like this. Son.
Yeah, the hips was right. Peggy made leggings look good before they was calling them leggings. Before they was calling them leggings.
Right. And then cold ass Christina Applegate, man, I used to have the biggest crush. She was the baddest white chick growing up. She was one of the baddest white chicks.
No, it wasn't.
Who was yours? Please don't say
The white
Topanga.
chick, the coldest one, huh?
Yeah. I said, please
Go
don't
ahead
say
and say it.
Topanga. Everybody say Topanga. Topanga was
Man,
bad too.
Come on, bro.
Topanga was bad too. Hey, but the white girl
Okay,
from the Parkers was bad too. She had bumper on hers. She had bumpy. Yeah, she had bumpy.
Khaleesi said 1987 was the first episode.
Oh, okay.
Of Married with Children.
We was kids. So look, we just hit the mark. We was just 5 years. I was 5 years old when that came out.
Yeah, I was 5, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching it coming on.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, okay, this nigga's funny.
So,
so,
I like
we're gonna go a little off topic.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
We're gonna go a little bit off topic, if you don't mind, Zoo. Mr. Samuels. Laura or Myra?
Myra, all day.
Okay.
All day. She and but what the fuck was that instrument she used to play? Bring that too. I don't know that instrument, but yeah, bring that
Oh,
to me. Yeah, that big ass folding
what's it
refrigerator.
called?
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, bring that
You
too.
played the poker on?
Yeah, bring that too.
And dress up like that.
Oh, yes. Bring
You know
it
what I
on.
liked about Myra the most though? She didn't want Steve to change.
Not at all.
She wanted
She
him to be
accepted
him.
that brother for who he was, all the way who he was. He didn't come in no pretty privilege. She didn't care for Stefan and shit like that. She liked him because he was a geek. He was smart. He was different. He was himself
And the
at all
cold part,
times.
when Laura got with Stefan, she didn't like him because he was all about himself.
What else? What else? Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Like,
Let's
I
talk.
remember him walking into the party dancing the baby face with the
Yeah,
white.
I
Matter of
remember
fact,
all
the same
that.
jacket you got on. He had the same jacket you got on right now.
Shut
This is for the cooling you. I remember the song and everything. That's when I was like, oh, this nigga baby face tight.
Get the fuck out of here.
The nigga walked in and shut the party down.
He's been around the coffee table doing hot at the floor. He just knew he was that nigga that episode. Oh my God.
My nigga got it.
Oh, this is for the cooling you. Shut the fuck up.
Nigga, come on. You can't tell me that wasn't one of the smoothest love songs ever.
Yeah. Yo, Urkel got a whole lot of respect from the ladies that episode. That episode when he came with Stefan, oh yeah, he shut shit all the way down.
It was over. It was over.
Down.
I remember going to school the next day and it was like, oh, Stefan. I was like, man, fuck Stefan.
Right. Pretty Ricky's what they call it. He had one of them moments. You know what I'm saying? Pretty Ricky's what they call it. Yeah, one of them moments. But yeah, that goes back to what we were saying about the whole pretty privilege. Now, Urkel's smart as fuck. We can go right back to that boat shit we was talking about and pretty privilege. Nigga got all the credentials. If something happened to that boat, you can count on Steve Urkel to patch that bitch up with some type of special glue and get it right back floating again on the water. But they ain't going to take him because why? He don't look up to par. Now, he come to that motherfucker like Stefan, he ain't got to, you know what I'm saying, reach in his wallet or nothing like that. But then, are you going to like his interview? Because now he got every ample opportunity to come back and shit on everybody that shitted on him. He was Urkel.
Man.
Now, is he in the wrong for that?
No.
Because
he
why?
In the wrong for he in the wrong. I think he was in the wrong for wanting to be somebody he wasn't.
True, but we all have
that's
to.
What...
True, I feel you on that, but let me add to this though, right? The goal is to elevate, right? Not to stay stagnated and stuck in one spot. You have to elevate at some point in life. Now, if you elevate, going back to what Fox had said about his coworker, if you elevate up to life and you got people that's helping you elevate, and then once you get there, you start shitting on the people that help you elevate. Now your value goes there. Now the respect that people once had for you, you don't have anymore. That makes you look like a piece of shit.
And not to keep talking about movies and shows. Have y'all ever seen the movie Love Don't Cost a Thing with Nick Cannon and Christina Milian?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You was good to everybody else because everybody else thought you was something else.
Right.
Then when you decide to be you, they didn't want to fuck with you. Come on, man.
Right.
They've been putting it in our face for years.
On the daily.
On a daily. Now they got a thing to where they think if you get these enhancements, you're gonna be more loved. No, you just more sought after.
Yeah.
You done made your booty a little bit bigger, your titties a little bit bigger. You done made your attributes a little bit bigger, but you're still that same person.
But yeah, you're still running around talking about you want something real.
Right.
When
some people like that old. Somebody like that old box Chev. You just put new headlights on it and some speakers in the trunk.
Right. The 15s in the back don't match the legs. You know what I'm saying? They just don't, my nigga. Boo, what you doing? What you doing back there, boo boo? It's like, get this shit together.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Yeah.
minute. You look like a pregnant ant.
Bitch, you built like a black widow. Like, what is
Right.
going on?
That wagon
Don't
is
make
dragging.
that right.
Definitely, man. These are conversations I love having. Zoo Samuels, you coming on? I think it's definitely dope. I'm a little jealous about my hat not looking like yours, but that's a different topic for it.
Sometimes you just gotta get a little razzle dazzled.
Get prom night on these niggas one time.
I'll wear it for the both of us.
I swore when I seen you come on, it was gonna be two bitches standing behind you, just standing there, just passing you a blunt.
Right.
Great.
I'm working on that, brother. I'm working on that. You got to start from somewhere, right? I'm working my way up to the ladder step by step, my brother.
My girl Kiki said my shit match. Kiki, you got a booty. You got a booty.
Tell Kiki to bring it up on the screen. Let us see. Let us
bring it up on the screen. Let's see, Kiki. Tell me if you want me to send you the link. I'll send you the link, Kiki.
Send the link to the booty, not Kiki. Send it to the booty.
Send it to the booty. Send it to the booty and thigh.
Yeah. Shouts out to Kiki.
Yeah, my girl, man, she's good people.
So let's talk about the scorned women.
Let's just talk about. Okay, can I
Why
talk
not?
about niggas acting like scorned women?
Oh, so you want to talk about the male version of scorned women, because there is a such thing as a male version of scorned women.
That's what I want to talk about tonight. Shout out to Louisiana. There's a person out there in Louisiana.
Shout out to Louisiana.
Shout out to Louisiana, man. You know, we giving a shout out to somebody in Louisiana tonight.
Shouts out to Louisiana.
Somebody been posting about me and my wife. Me constantly. I don't post about this person.
You want to drop it names, or you just want to keep it nameless?
We're gonna keep it nameless because they nameless.
Okay. Oh, okay.
We're gonna call. Let's call him.
I thought this was break the cycle. I didn't know we was doing set the bar high again. You know what I'm saying? But okay, kick your shit.
Let's call him Little Quincy, not my son. But Little Quincy.
The little one, not the big one. Not my son. The little one, not the big one.
The little one, not the big one. Not the sequel. My son is the sequel.
Yeah.
This nigga is little.
Not the prequel, not the sequel, but it is cute.
We're talking about Little Quincy.
Okay.
So Quincy, now you're probably watching the show, or you're gonna tap in, or you're gonna see it, or you're gonna clip this because you enjoy chasing niggas like a Maury cameraman. I get you. That's what you like doing.
Yeah, I love it. They chasing niggas like the.
I'm just letting you know. No matter how much you speak about me, brother. Because you enjoy making video clips about everybody.
Hold on now.
You enjoy making video clips about everybody. That's how you got in the game. That's how you got cool with people that's in Stockton. You know, and I get it. That was your way in. You use big words and talk like.
Hold on now. Hold on now.
Gotta put the shoes on.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, my brother.
So what? This is what I'm saying to you, Little Quincy. It's over. I blocked you. I don't say anything about you. I don't have no issues with you. But I see that you have issues with me, like a scorned woman that I broke up with in high school.
Damn.
Hey, look, Little Quincy. It's good, bro. I'm not mad at you. You can say anything you want about my attributes or whatever else, bro. We good. You can continue to do this. I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm no longer gonna even respond to you. But you have scorned woman syndrome. You act like chicks that I've broke up with before
Damn.
and keep hitting me or talking about me to everybody else.
Damn.
It's okay. I promise you, it's okay. The L in Louisiana is not for losing. It's for loss. You lost right now, bro. I just want to right now. I want to
Mentally,
reach out
let that brother
and
talk.
hug you. You know, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna find somebody for you. It's all love, brother. I just want to say it's a lot of niggas out there acting like scorned women. When you constantly posting about the next man and the next man has nothing saying about you, that's fan behavior. Fans do that type of stuff. You will never catch me posting about a nigga that I don't talk to. Nigga, I don't talk to you. Love you, bro. Lil Quincy, Victoria. I don't. I don't. I don't. Anyways, we not gonna do that. We're not gonna call each other names because I know that you enjoy calling me names and got the whole shit. I just want to let you know it's okay, bro. Like you ain't gotta bring me up. I promise you, you don't. You're gonna still do good in what you're doing. You enjoy inserting yourself in anybody else's business, making clips about other people that have nothing to do with you, and that's how you get your laugh. I promise you, if Maury was still on, you will be the head cameraman. You will be following niggas and running behind them backstage, clipping what they doing, all in the videos.
All dancing, all in the shows.
Feel me?
Oh,
Welcome to Death Row.
yeah.
I,
Go and sign the contract already. Shit.
I just want to let you know. I just want to let you know, bro. It's good, and I ain't got no problems with you. None, none. You can continue to post whatever you want. It's good. John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. What is the show about? Just listen, bro. I don't know who you are, but welcome. You tuning in from YouTube. I just highlighted your comment.
Yo, I thought
We're
you was
talking
just
about.
I thought you was just saying that as a brother. It is really a brother out here with this. Wow.
I just highlighted him. Look,
Shouts out to John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. I,
his name is
his name
my
is
name
my
too.
name too. Shut the fuck up.
Whenever I go out,
Go
the
out.
people always shout, "There goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith." Yeah, 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 yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, yo. Who sent you, John? You sound like an agent right now, brother. But I could be wrong.
I could be, but I'm just letting you know, Lil Quincy.
Shuts up to the jingle hunter. Shuts up to wow.
Shout out to my boy
That's true.
Victoria. I'm fucking with you.
Victoria,
I even well look,
that's Victoria's
I
Secret.
got your state, I got your state on me right now. I'm wearing Louisiana right now. You
This
know,
nigga coming with bars after bars after bars.
I ain't got no bars, man. I went to school, set the bar high
Shit.
university.
Right. He set the bar high university. You goddamn right. That's where I graduated from.
That's where I graduated from.
Top.
I don't know, but I don't. I want to
Fraternity
put it out there.
06.
You know, before we go off topic, because I know what I'm kind of digging in. I don't have nothing against you, brother. I hope the best for you. I hope Hellcats, guns, and watches bring you all the love you want. I hope that the woman that's providing for you makes you feel like the man that you can be. Love you,
In
little
the
Q.
army or in life?
Love you, little Q.
Love you, little Q.
And I know the cool part is I know somebody's gonna clip this and show you.
Right. Right.
We good,
For
bro.
sure. For sure. That's
We
a
good.
very motivational speech. You know what I'm saying? My approach would have been just a little more harsh. I would have talked to him like Bishop. I'd have been like, check yourself, Q. You gotta put the wool behind your back and let them motherfuckers know you can take them out anytime you feel like it. I mean, I would have got a little more into it, but hey,
There's a difference in being a head of household and just being in a household and hoping you the head.
God damn, bars.
There's a big difference, bro. There's a
You ever
difference
thought
in
about being
being
a
a
bartender?
breadwinner. There's a difference in being a breadwinner and a nigga who just gets a little bit of bread. Shout out to you, folks.
It's a difference
Good,
between
fam. I
being a
promise you.
breadwinner and buying a loaf of bread, huh?
It's a big difference. It's a big difference. My woman doesn't send me to the store to buy a loaf of bread
In the
with her money.
Hellcat? In
On
the
a Hellcat.
Hellcat. If she don't, your lady don't send you to the store in the Hellcat to go get some bread with her money, huh?
I also don't have to sit in my car when I go live. I don't have to do that.
Is
I
that
sit
because you
in
got
my
your own
house.
show?
Oh, huh?
Is that because you got your own show?
Come again?
Your own show. That's because, okay,
My,
I'm trying to make sure I'm on point with everything, brother. I'm trying to make sure I'm
I'm
on.
comfortable in my house. I'm comfortable in my house. I don't have to go sit in my car and go live with you niggas. I don't have to jump in other people's business to make myself feel important. I don't have
Our
to
other
use big
so
words. I don't have to get booed and my song slammed on certain places I send them in, and people say that this person is boring. Big words don't make you a good rapper.
mm,
It's good, Lil Q. I promise you, bro. I promise you.
I said
And it's the
something
last
similar
time
to that.
I address you.
I said something similar to that. I said just because you can rap it does not make you ill. And you said just
Ooh,
because you use big words does not make you a ill rapper.
make you a rapper.
Yeah.
Whatever Quran or book that you read, pray to who you need to, and I hope you find peace. You spoke about my wife today or the other day. We good. I'm not mad at you, bro. I understand where your anger. You're a scorned woman. Long hair don't make you a bitch. Family, don't act like that.
Mm.
Hellcat. I thought cat meant pussy. Anyways, Zoo, you want to talk about some shit?
Uh, just being back to scoring women and the type of side effects that it can have and how it can trickle down to the next relationship that
Have
you
you
jump
ever
in
ran into any scorned women?
all the time, brother. All of the
Do they
time.
post about you?
We got some scoring women that's actually following my every movement still to this day.
No.
Still to this day, my brother. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, scoring relationships, that you tend to branch off of and break apart for whatever reasons may come. You know what I'm saying? Situation you can be in a household, just break off. Things just don't go right. Marriage, things just don't go right. A whole lot of situations can turn scorn or whatnot. But when you're dealing with a scorned woman that is still scorned, you know what I mean? It's just like the problem just never leaves. It may die down a little bit, but the problem just never fucking goes away. And what I mean by
Right.
that, if a woman still chooses to be scorned and still chooses to try to backpedal, and you know what I'm saying, tries to involve herself in past relationships that should just be completely over, that says a lot about that particular woman. And just back to what I was saying, that I see that on a daily basis. I still have certain women that still be trying to maneuver their way back around and things like that. Be left on the scoring situation. So it's just like my thing is, it's over. It's over. If you really, really made me lose the attention that I gave you, really made me lose the respect that I tried to still have for you, the love that I want to have for you, and it's just completely over. I'm gonna completely go my own way. I don't want no parts of anything no more. I don't want to deal with anything no more. However, for women, when they really, really realize that it's not as green on the other side as they thought it was, they'll try to make their way back. Regardless of how they left, they'll try to make their way back.
Kiki said scorned women are little girls and not in
Yeah,
her queen energy.
yeah. I like how she put that. I
Man,
like how she put that.
talk to
That
me.
it's a
Kiki.
it's a I don't know if it's a mental illness or just just like Kiki said, it's the little girl mentality and they don't want to grow up. You can't call yourself a queen if you have if you still had that little girl syndrome mentality. You're not moving like one, you're not acting like one, you're not even trying to act your age. You can't call yourself a queen.
I gotta disagree with you, Zoo.
Let me hear it.
You can call yourself whatever the fuck you want. That don't mean that you are.
Okay. I agree with you on that, brother, because I can call myself Patrick Swayze, rest in peace. But we
Right.
all know him.
Top Gun.
Right.
That don't mean that you are. And I'm finding that shit out. Like the more I go through life, I see it's 15 people in here, so I feel like there's people watching. Make sure y'all hit the likes and loves too. Don't just come in here and look.
Shouts out to
Make
the
sure you
15
share it.
people that's watching. Shouts out to the haters that's watching too, because they are
Right.
definitely watching.
Oh no, and I'm not mad at them. Watch me. Watch me.
Right.
Like it's good. Like I'm not holding nothing against nobody. If you mad at me, you're gonna be mad at me anyway.
hmm
Like
Now
a
you got
scorned
something else,
woman.
something else to talk about. Be
Right.
happy.
You got something else to bring up. I also want to say this too. If you see somebody saying anything that you think is about me or you know is about me, don't tell me. I know that you're doing it out of love for me because you want me to know that these people are saying these things. Don't tell me. It'll help me in life. I don't want to think about that. Like these people don't like me anyway. I got so much positive stuff going on right now. Look at what we're doing right now. So many people
Exactly.
coming in here and watching and looking. Look, it went up when we talked about what I was talking about. Hella people came in here and they fell out. It's good. Shout out to my niggas in Louisiana.
We know we got some real ones out there. Shouts out to New Orleans too. We got some real ones
Yeah,
out there.
off top. Shout out to my people, man. I'm just letting y'all know I'm not mad at anybody. Clip this.
Please click this.
Clip this. It's good.
What's your outlook on scoring women and not just
On scoring, well,
men
this
that
this is
act
my
like
opinion.
scoring women?
Men that act like scoring women.
Okay, you want to just keep it on that topic? Hey, that's fine with me, brother.
I mean, no, we could talk about scoring women or scoring people. Let's say scoring people.
Scoring people, yeah, yeah, I like that.
All you doing is keeping good people away from you. When you act negative all the time, you're losing. When you have something negative to say all the time, you're fucking losing.
Would
You're losing
would
in every which way.
will you agree that you blocking your blessings when you do that type of shit
Absolutely.
to the fullest?
Check out the song Absolutely if you ever get a chance.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Remix
Right.
coming soon. Uh, it's just hurt people, and I know that's cliche.
But it's true.
When
It's
you
very, very
hurt in
true.
a certain type of way, you blocking your blessings. I'm gonna be one of your biggest supporters. I promise you. If you scorn or hurt, it's gonna eventually come out, and it's gonna come out against me. Why? When you hurt like that, you ain't healed. Leave people alone until you good.
I like what Kiki just said. You should know. You should know. Q. Your growth is not giving energy to it because things move in a certain way. Very, very true.
Right.
Very, very true. Now, what I will say is this: there are different types of kings. You got your kings that feel that they have to be just a little more aggressive with their approach, which that sometimes is not necessarily a bad thing because sometimes you do have to be stuck. Then you got your kings that move a little more strategic. You know what I'm saying? And plot just a little more deeper. And then you got your kings that don't even need to get their hands touched. That I mean, their hands dirty at all. At all.
What in my kingdom makes you think that I need to be negative with you? What in my kingdom have I said, posted, told anybody else negative about you when I just leave you alone? When I take my hands completely off your situation. This goes for men and women. If you don't like me, you don't like me. Hey man, write a book about it. I'm not mad. Plenty of people don't like me. Get in line, take a number.
That's what I was just about to say.
Get in line. Go ahead.
It's gonna be a long
I'm
line,
not
but hey,
beefing. Yeah, I'm not beefing with none of you niggas. And the cold part is, the more y'all take a number, the more y'all gonna be in line.
yeah, yeah, and it's a long
Anything
line.
that I'm
So
doing, anything that I'm doing, y'all don't affect. Y'all don't affect nothing what I'm going through in my life. Nothing. You can post whatever you want. Fat nigga, teeth bad. He have gunk in his eye sometimes because it's contacts. You can say whatever you want. I'm finna go in here and enjoy this steak. I'm gonna wipe this gunk out my eye, and this crooked smile is gonna still forever fucking be here.
what
Fuck
about your
you.
podcast?
What about it? They
It'll
still
still be here,
tuning
right?
in.
Oh, just making
They
sure.
still tuning in.
The
You
haters
see
too,
this?
right?
You see the moniker behind me?
Right. And the haters still gonna tune in, right?
Yeah, bro. Them the
Just
people who
making
tune
sure.
in the most.
Just making sure.
Okay, I just want to make sure we was on the same page.
Oh yeah, always, Papas, always. Not just the same page, but the same chapter, the same
Same
book,
book.
the same goddamn shelf, the same
Listen,
library.
man,
My Angelou Southeast Library. Exactly.
my
That's where we
Angela,
at
she
with
got
it.
a whole library right there behind
Exactly. That's where
Hamilton.
we at with it.
We can read the same book, bro. It's good. I'm not mad at the people that don't like me. People don't like me every fucking day. My wife don't like me sometimes. My kids don't like me sometimes. Do
No,
you think you
definitely.
bear any type of girth or go through behind you not liking me? You don't like me anyway. I've never even shook your fucking hand.
I got a question, right? Just on that. I got a question. A few months ago, I had watched this segment from my favorite MC, Kidzu, right? And he was just dropping he was dropping a message about like, politics, Stockton politics. Now, certain out of towners are involving themselves in shit that they don't need to insert themselves in necessarily. If you want to help build it, that's fine. But if you want to help tear down what we trying to build and we already tearing it down ourselves, then that's the issue. And I remember he had brought that situation up, and it was a certain few cats within the Stockton realm that was totally against what he was saying. 2 3 months later, the message that that young brother was kicking ended up coming to light, and then people started to understand what he was saying more. But basically, he was predicting what was bound to come.
Hold on,
Came.
excuse me, Luzamius. Talisha, can you please bring some of that good plant in here that I can smoke? Please, go ahead. I'm sorry, brother.
But yeah, just due to the politics, and it sounds like once again here we are once again with people outside of the 209 realm that's putting themselves in certain positions and speaking on certain things that they don't need to speak on. Period. Bring certain people into the mix of things that don't even need to be in the mix of things. here we are once again proving my point about what I was saying about, our here we go once again about Zoo, how he was proving his point, kids Zoo proving his point about the whole politics and people just interfering with shit that they don't need to be involved in. And this is not just the first time. This is also the third or fourth time with a different individual. Not even the same individual that he was addressing the first time.
Well, to be 1,000 with you, when a puzzle piece doesn't fit, it tries to wedge its way in.
Mm,
No matter if the puzzle piece is the same color
right.
or anything else, it just seems like it's off just a little bit. Now, there's some people who are from out of town that I fuck with because they really fuck with us. I.e., my nigga Charlie Chain. I fuck with Chain. I fuck with
Respect.
Chain tough. Uh, I fuck with Alki Dash. I fuck with him. Me and him had our disagreements. Whatever we had, we talked about it. We good.
Respect.
I don't fuck with people that's either in town or out of town that try to fuck up shit that we have going on.
That's my thing. That's my
That's
thing
what I
right there.
don't do. And
And like you said, in town or out of town, it goes
yeah,
it goes the same
foreign
both
or
ways.
domestic,
Right. It goes the same both ways.
I don't fuck with you. I
And
don't.
if we
Now
choose
there's
not to fuck with you because of something that you did, take it for what it is and just go on about your business. It shouldn't be no reason why you should feel so scorned and feel so scorned of a woman when you actually a man and you
like a
portraying
hurt
yourself
chick.
as a woman. None
Like
of
I'm
that
not a
shit
bad
exists.
baby daddy to you. Why you mad?
Right, right. Bad baby daddy to you.
Like why you mad? You
When a
acting
man
when
won't
you
even
acting like
talk,
when you making posts about people that don't fuck with you, that blocked you.
right,
You a
that says a
scorned
lot.
chick.
That says a lot.
You
Talisha Jones, she
basically
says,
you basically singing Call Tyrone.
right, pretty much at that point.
I'm
At that
so
point.
tired of your shit.
Talisha has a comment. She says, when a man won't even talk with I'm assuming she oh okay. When a man won't even talk with or address another man, but will address his wife is a coward. I feel that
Ooh,
I feel that way too. I feel that way too.
ooh.
And a lot of things like we always say, stupid shit happens all the times, but it can be prevented with just a simple conversation, even if you agree to disagree. A simple conversation can change the world, can change everything.
If I've tried to talk to you, if I've sent you an inbox and asked you what's the problem, and you refuse to answer me,
That's the problem right there.
what else
You
can I
know,
do?
yeah. At that point, you did everything you can do to try to solve the situation as a gentleman or as a man in general. But that's the problem right
OT
there.
Genesis got a song. Everybody mad.
That's the name of the
I'm
song.
just getting
Everybody
to the
mad.
money. Everybody mad.
Yeah. When you're trying to get to a better you in life, you will be surprised how many people don't want you to get there in life. You will really be surprised, and you would think that these are the people that was going to support you for trying to do better, trying to be better.
People only want you to be better when you're not doing better than them.
Yeah, that's a
That's what
true
it comes
saying,
down to.
and it's a fucked up saying, but it's a real saying.
And the cold part is the stuff that I have that people think that I'm doing better than, they can have it too if they treated their woman the same way.
So, in that aspect, you mean to tell me, well, in your situation for sure, but do you agree with the happy wife, happy life?
I agree with happy husband if she's sucking.
Okay, so the
No,
remix. The remix to
I'm just playing.
that. That's the
I'm
remix.
just playing. I agree with happy spouse, happy house.
There you go. I like that one. I like that one better because when you just
That's
mentioning
what
the
I agree with.
the happy wife, happy life, you leaving the man, the children, all of that good shit. You leaving all of that out.
But I believe a lot of people aren't happy.
Very
They're
true.
happy in certain situations.
Very true.
Happy, love, all of those are fleeting emotions. Because there comes a time when I'm in love with home. Comes a time when I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go home. It's all about the people that's willing to stick around. Like, are you gonna be happy with me if we in a boat in choppy water and I break my arm? Are you gonna still be able to paddle a little bit to make sure we get out of this choppy water until my arm heals?
Because
Or
more than likely,
can I just paddle with my left hand because I'm right-handed, and you paddle with both hands because I'm a little stronger than you, and we still getting to where we're going. It's gonna curve a little bit, but we
hmm
still paddling, going to where we're going, and then we can adjust what's going on. Everybody thinks that when you with somebody or when you're going through something, it's smooth waters and you headed towards the beach. You headed towards land. You in the middle of water.
promise man, yeah, yeah. But
That's what
everybody is
everybody
not
thinks.
willing. Everybody's not
Everybody ain't
willing to. Everybody's not willing to hop in that canoe. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And go through that sacrifice with you in order to get to
right,
the promise. Everybody is not willing
right.
to do that. And that's when you
They
find
not.
out who's really real for you or not. That's when you find out is this pretty privilege really worth it or not. That's when you find out if that 5 or 6 is really going to hold you down. And you see that that 5 or 6 is going to hold you down when it's 10 left you to go for a fucking
The
boat that
cold part
eventually.
is when you find out that 5 or 6 is actually a 20, and
Yeah.
you out there swimming on them choppy waters with no boat.
Right. Right. Right.
Then what?
Right.
Now it's sharks in the water.
Yeah.
Your foot is bleeding. You
Right.
tired. You've been swimming by yourself.
Right.
What's gonna happen then?
And you don't even have a lifeguard jacket.
Right. What's gonna happen if boat breaks and y'all gotta make sure y'all hold each other afloat until y'all can find a device that helps you float? What's gonna happen if that whole boat breaks the fuck apart and now y'all gotta swim still towards the shore and you gotta encourage each other? What's gonna happen then? What's
And
gonna happen
then
when there's no boat?
and then also what's gonna happen then when you cross over that person that was in that canoe with the broken arm, still happens to manage to float on right by you while you struggling.
You swimming in a
Hey, and
fucking
he's getting
circle
closer and he or she is getting closer to that promised land.
because you swimming in a circle. What it
Right.
is you in that boat, you in that canoe, because you only can paddle because the boat is too wide for you to paddle on both sides. So you only can paddle on one side. So you paddling on this side, then you coming paddling on this side. You doing that whole shit by yourself.
Right.
But this person is still swimming towards the shore. Now somebody then picked him up in a luxury boat or her in a luxury boat,
Right. Talk to me,
and no
yes. Yeah,
paddling is
talk to me.
necessary.
Why? Why? Because they saw the potential. They didn't care about you, you not having no pretty privilege. They saw the
Hmm.
potential, and they said, you know what? I'm in a position to where I can help, and I know this person that was a potential. I've been where this person was at, so now I can lend a
Right.
hand to this person that you know what I'm
Now
saying
I
where I
got a
can help
boat
this
with a
person.
motor. I just need you to look. I just need you to look and make sure we going that way.
Exactly. That's it. Turn this wheel, you know what I'm saying, a few times or
You feel
whatnot,
me? Hit this
and
one
we're gonna
time.
get to the
Put the
promised land.
pail
Yeah.
saddles up.
Right.
We headed
Right.
towards that way.
Have the
And
fucking
that's what.
pirate, you know what I'm saying, telescope, aye, Captain, and here we go.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Take a few shots of this rum, and here we go.
You feel me? We good. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Right. Straight like that. Why these motherfuckers is still going in a circle with a hole in their boat, about to fucking sink like the
Right.
Titanic.
Sharks around you. And your
Yeah,
hands
with
are
this,
bleeding. and your
Right.
feet are bleeding.
Right. And you're tired. You're out of breath. Your stomach growling.
Right, because you ain't been able to catch no fish because you got to paddle. There's a lot of
Right.
variables that go into situations when you're dealing with other people. And we're not just talking about relationships. We're talking about brotherhood. Not
You
being
gotta
funny.
remember.
There's a guy named Kid Zoo. A message was sent to me about him, and I almost lost my canoe partner because I was willing to believe what somebody else posted from years ago. Shout out to my boy Kid Zoo, and shout out to him even still being my friend, my brother, even accepting the bullshit that I was soaking in. Same thing go for my boy Fox. Life is different, man. Like when you happy in life, there's a lot of stuff that you can apologize to people for, and I've publicly apologized to these people. I'm still expecting this song from Kid Zoo. I know he gonna get on my head. I understand. He called me and told me he was gonna whoop my ass.
No, I
Said,
don't, I
man,
don't
I'm
think
whoop your ass. I was like, hey man, you know what? You got it.
Kizu was a sensible brother. You know what I'm saying? Like
He
from
is,
what I
man.
take.
Shout out to him, though, man.
We got a highlighted comment though from K Love. He said, "I didn't know it was my post. Dude is a cuck." I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If he is or not. I don't know if he is or not. It sounds funny though.
It did. Talisha, can I please get some weed in here? Talisha! God damn. I ain't feeling like a king in my house or a captain of the boat right now at all.
Right. Them days come with it.
Man, some of them do. Quincy, can I have some weed, please? Can I have some
No, it's real.
weed, please?
You know it's real when you gotta ask your kids where the weed at.
Yeah. No, I said, tell your mama to bring the weed.
Yo. Take your mama to bring it. There you go.
Y'all don't bring no weed in this house.
Right.
So, Zoo Samuels,
Yes, sir.
I got a question for you when it comes to dating.
Why not?
What are you looking for?
Me per se?
Yeah, you. I said Zoo Samuels, right? I don't say
Okay, I
per
just
se
thought you
like
was.
it make like it's a different nigga I'm talking to.
No. I just thought you was like, just asking me for
I'm asking
opinion.
you, Zoo Samuels, the nigga with the prom jacket on, the pimp hat
Right, right. Me personally, you said for dating?
for dating. Like, what do you when you going to go date?
Mm,
What are you looking for? I'm married, so I'm not dating.
right.
So
Um,
I feel like I can ask you because you a single man. You
right.
got the zoot suit on from the mask, smoking.
He said the mask. It's stupid. Uh, I'm just looking for a genuine, deep down to earth, grown ass woman. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we will all like the attributes, slim waist, tight stomach, nice body, things like that. Of course, we like that. But a lot of times, you got to look at the interview more than the outer. If I'm able to
Okay,
come
so
across
not physical attributes because we know what we're looking for.
7 out of 10,
What do you?
yes, but not all the
Okay,
time. But out of just overall, just more, just being down to earth and where her mentality is at.
yeah.
That's the most thing that I'm looking for before anything else. 'Cause that's what's gonna attract me first.
Do you think married men now have it easier than single men, and why?
Mm,
Like I'm married, so do you feel like I have it
right,
easy
right.
easier than single?
Man, for your situation, because I know you personally, yes. Then the single man, yes, for sure. Um, but there's a lot of marriages out there to where like neither one is happy. There's a lot of tainted love out there. There's a lot of like I said, relationships to where that they just settle. So in that situation, I would think a single person would be more happy than a situation like that. Yeah.
Hold on, bro. I'm about to yell again. Talisha! God damn. See what I'm going through?
We haven't highlighted another comment from Talisha Jones. I was talking with the kids. LOL. I don't know if she's still talking.
She is. Talisha!
They want to interrupt the whole
God damn.
conversation. Hey, if you need to take a brief intermission, go ahead, my brother. Just go get your treat.
Nah, man, I'm not going no goddamn where.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I was just making a suggestion. Let me get
Done with what? Okay, thank you, baby. Come here, baby. Look.
Where am I supposed to look?
Right there, straight to the camera.
Hi.
Hello. Hello. How you doing, young sister?
She coming in the studio. My queen in training. My baby girl, man. Her name was a Q too. Kiara. Make sure y'all check it out. She was in Shadow in the Alley also.
Yes, she was. I thought that face looked familiar.
She was in Shadow in the Alley also. More questions for Zeus Samuels because you the product of the Godfather.
He was my mentor.
So does a woman have to make a certain amount of money for you to want to deal with her?
Me in particularly, it can come in handy, but not necessarily. No.
Okay. So dealing with a woman, if you are, to bring a woman in your life and she's making, let's say 40,000 a year,
Yeah.
do you feel like you can build with her?
Yeah, for sure. Still, for sure. If a woman that's making 40,000 a year is still can keep herself up like a woman and maintain her amenities, still be submissive, still be friendly, still be respectful, trustworthy, loyal, and things like that. And yeah, because all that matters more than money, which we all know. But yeah, I wouldn't have to worry about none of that.
I'm just seeing the comment. They said I was about to say jewelry is wild. Who got on jewelry? Oh, my bad. Quincy
I don't know what
Horace
you
Jones,
do.
I'm getting ready for you. Be patient. She said Quincy Jewelry Horace Jones. Quincy Jewelry. My name is Quincy Jarrell. That's what I'm gonna start calling myself. Quincy
Jewelry.
Jewelry Horace Jones.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
where the hell that came from. I didn't know Jacob the Jeweler was in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But okay.
I mean, he could be. I don't wear my jewelry no more because people say I wear too much jewelry to make myself feel like I'm better than other people. So I really
All
stopped
because you
wearing it.
chose to wear some jewelry.
Bro, I'm not being
So
funny.
let me see. Let me get this shit straight. You got every different colored jersey, every fucking team player jersey and shit like that. So people think that you're better than them because that's the
That
way you
even
want to dress.
bothers them. That bothers them. Look, just got this today. Shout out to my sister Charm for date night on Friday.
The way you was screaming my name was crazy.
First off, you on the mic.
Yeah. No.
They said for you to hurry up.
You didn't need to do that.
I got you. Can you pass the blunt?
Yeah.
That rock you got on your hand lets me know you can pass the blunt.
Okay.
Appreciate
and this
you.
rock on my hand lets me know you live together, my.
Okay, I got you.
Right.
Are you done? See, y'all be talking about being married. Ain't gonna be no rough water. It's real out here. Appreciate you, fam. You want to come on the camera?
No, I don't want to.
I know you don't want to come on the camera.
You see me in my skivvies. Where's the alcohol? Did you drink it all? Is that why you over there yelling? You all
First off,
belligerent?
don't do me in front of my people. It's plenty of alcohol in that bottle. It's a half a bottle.
Right. Stop acting up.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
You're right. I was waiting.
You're in your LSU with the Spider-Man drawers on.
Then we talked about that last week. You're right. You're right. You're right.
I knew it was coming. I knew
Did
it
we
was
not
coming.
talk
I
about
was
that last
listening.
week?
You're right.
You're right.
You're right. You're right.
What I'm gonna do? Argue with you
You
online?
ain't never been wrong a day in your life. You're right.
Clip this little cute.
Right. Look.
We
Not
could
the
like
prequel or the sequel. just
yeah,
little cute.
the
Clip
sequel.
this.
The sequel was in the sequel has
Right.
its own room.
Right. It won't be no trilogy, huh?
Nah, hell no. We ain't doing that.
That's all we needed to hear.
Yeah, we're not making no more kids around here. Zoo Samuels. You know what I like about being on here with you, bro? It's a brother named 50 Capone too. Y'all bring a different element to what I am.
We got to.
Quincy with the questions, King Jones is pretty much the same person. Just King Jones just does music.
It's the
I
chemistry, my brother.
enjoy brothers like you coming on.
It's the chemistry. You got the
Yeah.
electrons, the neutrons, and the protons. You know what I'm saying? And when you accumulate all of those, it opens up a whole nother chain reaction. You know what I'm saying? And that's where chemistry comes in.
And that's kind of what it is. I heard Testimony is could be on the Fade and the 209 We Trust album. How you feel about that? Have you talked to Jake Blitz about that? Zoo Samuel?
I talk to Jay Bliss every other week. You know,
Okay.
Jay Bliss is a lot going on myself, but I'm gonna have to get in touch with him about that. But to me, it sounds like a good move. It sounds like a real good move. I know he was telling me something about another project that you and Kid Zoo was supposed to be working on. I don't know when you guys want to drop it, but there was supposed to be another project that was supposed to be dropped.
Is it a solo thing or is King Jones gonna be on there? Like the people want to know.
Yeah. From what I'm hearing, they're supposed to be working on some type of project. I think like maybe 3-4 songs or something like that. From what I'm hearing,
I think that would be dope.
I think that would be dope. I think that would be dope. You know what I mean? At least like I said, 3 to 5 songs. They put together a little project. I think that would be dope. That testimony that they did, I really like that record a lot. And I like
No, have you heard To the Sky?
No, I haven't heard that one. That one I haven't heard.
I'm gonna make sure I put that together so people can hear it. To the Sky is crazy.
Yeah, I need to hear that one. The testimony, I like that a lot.
Yeah, the cool part is Kid Zoo hit me, and then when he sent it to me, he was like, "Man, I got a song," and I was like, "Damn," because Kid Zoo is I'm a lyricist, I'm an MC myself. Kid Zoo is a different type of level. He's more of he comes from a more battle rap background, so the way that he spits shit is real intricate.
Mhm.
A lot of the way that I say stuff is like really straightforward.
Right.
So I was blessed to even be on the song, the testimony. I was like, "You want me to be on this?" And it was like, "Yeah." And I heard the song and I was intimidated. When I first heard the verse, I was like, "Rappers rather crash out before taking a test drive." I was like, "Fuck, what am I, what am I gonna do?" Shout out to that, bro. Shout out to that, bro, man. We got about 5 minutes left, just a little bit. Uh, what are we gonna
What's
talk
your
about
take?
next week?
That is a very good
Can we
question.
get K Love possibly on here, and we can bring up a subject between men and women? Zoo
Yeah.
Samuels. I know you know K Love. I've talked to K Love. She shot all the pictures for the Full Cut podcast. But can you talk
I
to
heard of
her
the
and then we can
name.
come to a subject?
Right, right,
She's
right.
dope, bro. She's dope. The
I
left
heard,
handed
yeah,
chef.
I definitely heard of that name. I definitely heard of that name. I haven't really got the pleasure to meet the young lady yet, but yeah, more than welcome to bring her up on here next week. I don't see why not. I think the more the merrier. The more people that we do get involved for these particular type of segments that we go on to talk about. Like I said, I think we'll get
So
more closer to the resolution of the
should it
problem.
be a taboo type of subject?
I don't see why not.
So I think that's what we should do. Next week, I think we should bring K Love on here, Zoo Samuels, Quincy with the questions, Fellatio.
Sounds good to me, brother.
It just it's really coming together good, brother.
How long we been doing this now? This is what our
Fourth week,
our third week, right? Fourth? Excuse me.
maybe third. I could be wrong. I'm smoking. I'm drinking.
All right, man. I think it is third. I think we started on a Sunday, and then we had to switch it up and start doing Mondays. So
So
if I'm not
next
mistaken,
week we can. K Love said, "Let's go." She's in the comments. She said,
that's
"Let's
out the
go. Let's talk about fellatio next week." I'm gonna get me a little red light or something. The song that we'll start off the show with is "Red Light Special."
why not?
We'll speak about fellatio, the importance of fellatio. Is that good with you, brother Zoo Samuel?
It's all good in the hood with me, brother.
It is. What do you want to leave the people with, bro?
Love, peace, and happiness. Don't ever let nobody tell you what you cannot do. Anytime you hear that, do it twice as harder.
I kind of want to leave y'all with no matter how hard you go, there's going to be always people going against you.
For sure.
That's what I
Just
want to do.
never
Uh,
go against yourself.
right. Let me see. Let me see. What song can we leave them with? Let me see. You know what? I think I got a song. It's a song by this guy, Kid Zoo. It's called Mo Better. Better than I
Yeah.
do. I
That
don't think they
song,
know about that.
that song, I know a lot about that. I know a lot about that. Those are
Free,
my type of.
it's freeway music. It's fuck music. It's forward music. I promise
Lounge
y'all.
music.
Shout out to my co-host tonight, Stu Samuel. We'll be doing this every Monday, 10:30 p.m. on the West, and you know the rest
Make sure
on
you
the Full
tune
Cup
in.
podcast. What we're gonna do is we're gonna find the tailor for Zoo Samuels because I need to have me a zoot suit on next time we come. I gotta have a tie on or something. I feel so out of place. I feel like this nigga is the owner and I'm a player. ER.
Welcome to my lounge.
Thank you everybody who
Next
came out tonight. Mo
next week,
better.
I'm gonna probably put the steppers in. You know what I mean, and have
One
them on
more.
the screen.
What?
Oh yeah, it gets real in the field. I told you, I'm climbing up that ladder step by step,
Day
day
by
by
day,
day.
friends
Yeah.
go up. First off, I'm showing my white side. People weep. First off, you know
No,
what made me so
we
jealous
said,
about
yeah.
that? The whole
Make it
family
better.
went to the amusement park, and I was like, damn, these these niggas at Magic Mountain. I know exactly what ride they was on. And the nigga that knew karate that ended up beating up his wife. Crazy. Letting y'all know before we get up out of here, shout out to my co-host. No, we're gonna say my co-star, Zoo Samuel.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate that.
Coming on with the glasses, the jacket, the whole shit, the wittiness, everything else. A real brotherhood we building. Same thing I'm doing with my boy 50 Capone. Make sure y'all check out Men's Mental Health. We couldn't be on this Sunday because people don't like to show up to work, and I have to be there to cover it. Mo Better, Kid Zoo. Let's go.
Better than I do. Better than I do. Close better than do. Better than I do. Great sex to the sunset. Make love to the sunrise. Love language sparks my interest. Dick thighs and she fun size. She wanna be treated like a princess. So fine, make a dove cry. She a queen when she next to me. Low key, I get a love high. You've been popular for a while, but nothing compliment your style more better than I do. 1,000 youths in the crowd, but no one can point you out more better than I do. Turning up since a child, but no one can turn you out more better than I do. Rolling up the loud pussy cat on me out, no one can put it down more better than I do. Sharing the limelight, make sure that my glare bright. Keep your mind right, I make sure that your head tight. I'm not the square type, I'm quite the red type. Take you out them air nights and put you on them air flights. Nothing to it. First class, you be the student. Looking like Homer, watch me do it. Girl, I can prove it. I'm tweet that thing up, my shoot it. And if it ain't good, I'ma boot it. Word, you been popular for a while, but nothing compliment your style more better than I do. 1,000 youths in the crowd, but no one can point you out more better than I do. Turning up since a child, but no one can turn you out more better than I do. Rolling up the loud pussy cat on me out, no one can put it down more better than I do. There's not a lot that you can say I won't do for you, and I ain't never been the type to make a foolish move, but you can see my effort clearly ain't confusing you. I will never let this die, my love is bulletproof. Cause if I say that I'ma do it, I'ma show you action. You ain't never gotta worry when it comes to passion. I'ma give you all I got in the realest fashion, and can't nobody do it better than the main attraction. Popular for a while, but nothing compliment your style more better than I do. 1,000 youths in the crowd, but no one can point you out more better than I do. Turning up since a child, but no one can turn you out more better than I do. Rolling up the loud pussy cat on me out, no one can put it down more better than I do. Grace.
Oh, you a dope shooter? Me too. Well, I'm a dope shooter.
Wait
Now
a
let's
minute,
go.
man.
That
Wait a
flies and
minute.
get close
Wait
to
a minute,
it.
man.
Dope shooter. Dope,
Wait a
dope,
minute.
dope shooter.
Scene ice, scene ice, scene
Dope
ice,
shooter.
scene
Dope
ice.
shooter. Dope,
What the hell do we have
dope shooter.
going on
Dope
tonight?
shooter. Flies and get close to him.
You never know what's gonna go down in this
Dope
dog,
shooter.
right?
Dope shooter.
You hear that voice? Aight.
Dope
Are
shooter.
those
Dope
closing
shooter.
in?
Dope
Are those lights
shooter.
getting dim?
Dope shooter.
Somebody about to make a
Flies and
door?
get close to him. Dope shooter. Dope shooter. Dope shooter. Dope shooter.
I know that voice from anywhere.
Shooter,
So I see he gets close to us. Get closer. Pass the mic. There it is. I knew I seen that goddamn backpack.
Oh, you a dope shooter,
shit,
me
here he
too.
goes.
Well, I'm a dope
So run away before this calamine spray. Pull a bitch nigga car like Valentine's Day. At a time, at a line, showing violent crimes pay. Uzi spit movie clips, done the Columbine way. Even ladies from the Bay heard how I be dickin' freaks. I stay bagging something sweet like trick or treat. Run the streets, trap dirty, but the kicks is neat. Carry 2 young guns, call them Chris and Nick.
shooter,
Southeast keeper.
shooter,
Southwest keeper. Deep South keeper. The whole South keeper. Yeah, non-keeper. Deep, take it away. All the cash
Yeah.
Oh, you a dope shooter? Me too. Well, I'm a dope shooter.
Troublesome, big gun with a double drum. Pack at least 5-6 like bubble gum. I'm from the slums, hard times make the humble numb. It look good when you ball until the fumble come. Don't cuddle bums, only top-notch ronies. Stood out from the crowd, now the top spot lonely. The bony shinobi, you phony baloney. Everything classic that I kick. Saucony, I'm a
Shooter, dope shooter, 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 shooter,
What you do?
What the fuck? Shooter, shooter,
Oh, you a dope shooter? Me too.
Me too.
Thank you y'all for enjoying the show tonight. We will definitely start ending the show like that, man. Dope shooter is definitely one of them. You
Oh,
put it
yeah.
on the car, in the car, you're gonna drive fast on the freeway.
Oh yeah. And that's one of them joints
Shout out.
that you can enjoy all year round long, all season.
Right. So, is that Zoo? Is that Zoo Samuels?
Oh no.
Wait
Zoo
a minute.
Samuels left the building. I had to come in and as soon as I heard dope shooters, I said, "Hey, my nigga, like get off the stage. I gotta come rock my
Was
shit."
that is that Kid? Do we have Kid Zoo live
Yeah,
right now?
Kid Zoo was in the building. Kid Zoo was in the building. I'm here now. I'm
Kid
sorry for being
Zoo.
late. I'm sorry for being late. I heard my
2-1
music.
not the 2.
Hey, 2-1 not the 2, my nigga.
My dime move from me to you.
Yeah, Diamond Avenue.
Are you getting on the Absolutely remix?
Yes, I am, but absolutely.
Gotta send it to you tonight. I can't believe we got Kid Zoo in the building.
Absolutely, I'm jumping on that thing. And if I don't have the hardest verse on the remix, not the original. If I don't have the hardest,
You won't have it on the remix either.
trust me. I plan
You
on
won't.
it. I
You
plan
won't.
on having
I get.
at least top 3. If not the
Okay.
hardest, at least top 3.
It won't. But you probably have like 2. You have like a 1B.
For sure.
Like the way I'm spitting on this, I went to this school, set the bar high university, and it was like, hey, say stuff like this. And I was like, man, do it sound better? I was like, can I squeeze these words between here? And I stop being lazy? Yeah, I got you.
Okay. That's what
I got you.
that's what I want to hear. Hey, sound like a challenge, my nigga.
That's what I thought it was. I figured this can be the official challenge, because you've been my bro. You've been battle rap killing shit, making good music
I'm
killing
going
shit.
to kill that. I'm going to kill that for sure. I think what we
Okay.
got like 8 bars on there, 8, 10 bars.
I want to say like 12.
Okay. No matter how
It's like
many
12 bars.
bars. Yeah, no matter how many bars I got to fill in, I'm gonna kill it. But I'm
If
just
you
like,
notice, my songs are set up because I don't like drawing shit out. I like, drawing the picture, hitting the
Right.
eyes, but don't say not on my song.
not on my song. Not on my watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, we can't. I can't do that. I
Not
cannot
on the
get up
G
there
shot.
and accept that. Yeah,
Not
we
on the
can't.
G shot. Hey, Papa, it ain't a Hellcat. It ain't a Hellcat, but it's a G shot.
You
Step on the
feel me?
G
We're gonna
shot.
make it rock. We're gonna make it rock. It's a V8.
Yeah.
Like,
That's good enough.
That's all
for
we're gonna
me.
say. We're gonna say what the turbo is on it.
That's
I'm just
good
saying,
enough
like,
for me.
I'm letting y'all know my new verse for the Absolutely. I'm letting y'all know I'm coming. I'm dumping. So I suggest everybody that's gonna be on that. I'm about to send the beat to Kid Zoo. So he gonna have his shit together in a few weeks or so. I'm recording
Yes,
my
sir.
verse for it.
I'll
Friday,
be in the studio.
at
I will be in the studio shortly. You know what I'm saying? I will
Okay.
be in there shortly.
So I make sure I send it to you. B Love is gonna be on there.
That's gonna be dope.
Silk Sinatra is gonna be in there. Alky Dash, Bloodwash Stewie.
Got a
Like
nice
we're gonna
little
really
line.
kind of go in.
Okay. Well, I mean, with those list of names, I expect nothing but the best. But I just know how I'm gonna tear shit up. Absolutely.
As you should.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. When they ask, will I win?
Absolutely.
Am I deep in my bag?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. Well,
Am I the king of the diss wars? Absolutely. Oh, 2024.
Oh, here
absolutely.
we go with the bullshit.
Hey,
No,
hey, look, I already gave you a sample. I already gave niggas that's how I'm coming. I already gave niggas a sample. I shouldn't even say that. But y'all niggas better tighten up. Get your pliers while you can right now and tighten up.
Okay, so
Because
I'm
when
y'all hear what's going on.
Shit, listen, when I drop my Absolutely remix, I'm telling you, niggas gonna be mad. Ain't no diss track or nothing like that. But I'm just saying,
It ain't
I'm
that,
really
but we dumping. So if
That's
somebody
my
coming
point.
in, they gotta say something.
That's my point. I'm taking the trash out. I hope y'all do the same.
Okay.
I hope
No
y'all do the
trash in
same.
this.
I'm not playing. I didn't come here to waste management. You understand?
Okay.
I didn't come here for that. Bars.
Okay, well, okay.
I ain't come here to waste management. I manage this shit. You understand me?
I didn't come to waste
Watch your
management.
face
I'm
fucking
managing
tongue,
this shit.
bro.
Hey, first off, I'm using that. I'm letting you know that's going in the bar somewhere.
Well,
I didn't come to waste
absolutely.
management. I'm
Absolutely.
managing shit.
Do I drop
After
shit that makes
grouch
me
in the
want to say
can,
Luxy? Absolutely.
after grouch in the can, so I'm crushing this shit.
Right.
I don't
Absolutely.
know. I don't know. It could be. Thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Zoo, I'm finna call you.
Absolutely.
Y'all be easy. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Breaking the cycle.
Absolutely.